so far to harbor life. Like it or not, for the moment, the Earth is where we make our stand.
It will never cease to amaze me how utterly stupid and ignorant space deniers are. They have a childlike understanding of how they think rockets should work, and it's endlessly hilarious to me to watch them debunk themselves as they babble about what they think should be happening. DITRH did a video called NASA Fakes Everything, and I'm going to make a prediction. Every single time one of these morons tries to call out NASA, they inevitably end up showing footage that has absolutely nothing to do with NASA. Let's see if DITRH is the first exception to that rule. Yeah, that's real cute, buddy. Problem is, zero-G planes aren't a mystical technology that only the elites have access to. If DITRH actually cared about any degree of truth, he'd have booked a flight on one of these planes himself and learned that the periods of weightlessness last no longer than 30 or 40 seconds. Meanwhile, the longest interview on the ISS was... Yeah, search these specific keywords so you can find all the confirmation bias I want you to know. Don't you dare go learning how all this shit actually works. Don't you dare go look up the actual percentage of federal funding that NASA receives. Just listen to your cult leaders and repeat. You don't consent to what? Paying your taxes? Okay, then leave the country, eat shit, see if literally anyone cares.
2, 1, fire!
Ah, perfect. As usual, DITRH is too stupid and or lazy to cite what he's showing you, but that's the Go Fast rocket launched in 2014. There's a reason it's called Go Fast, because it was designed to go fast. It has essentially no payload except a few lightweight instruments and a camera. It weighs, in total, 272 kilograms. So, what NASA rocket are you going to compare that to, DITRH? An Inmarsat launch. Really, DITRH. That's a Proton rocket the ILS purchased from the Russians, and as usual, it has absolutely nothing to do with NASA. Oh, and as for weight, a Proton weighs, on average, 6,300 kilograms. Just a touch heavier than the Go Fast. So, DITRH, is your argument seriously it moves slower than a lighter rocket, therefore it's fake? Let's apply your logic, DITRH. Here's an F1 car drag racing a Mercedes sports car. Does the slower car not exist, or are they just maybe built differently? CGI, huh? Well, except for that pesky problem of you can go and watch one yourself, you fucking basement-dwelling mouth breather. Did I see what? That obvious compression that left some artifacts on the screen? Yeah, that's what it is, DITRH. Your failure to understand digital media is not an argument. Have you never used Skype on a bad connection? Yes, it would be cleared, and it is. That contrail is pretty clearly miles away, considering the fact that it can be seen without needing to look straight up in the air. Second, no, they don't have to clear the airspace for miles and miles. You only need a few miles of space to launch a rocket and ensure debris doesn't hit anything if it all goes tits up. Evidence, a space shuttle launch filmed from a passenger airplane by a passenger.
See him?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No, that's alright, go ahead.
You see the bright light back there?
Incredible.
Wow.
Still see it?
Yep, it's in the camera. Look how fast that's going, man. Look how fast.
Are you getting it on video?
Yep.
Yeah, folks, space shuttle's going off the right side of the aircraft right now. Those of you on the right side of the aircraft, you can see the space
Wow.
shuttle. If you're on the left side of the aircraft, you can probably see people on the right side of the aircraft looking at the space shuttle.
Rockets. Launch director on countdown 1. SpaceX Falcon Heavy, go for launch.
It didn't go anywhere. It's off to the right. Are you aware that these cameras are filming from different angles, DITRH? Here, look, I made a children's diagram for you.
Seconds. Launch director on countdown 1. SpaceX Falcon Heavy, go for launch.
Really, DITRH? You don't think that giant fucking spotlight called the sun, visible in camera 2, is gonna fuck with the white balance a little bit? Okay, let me just add something to my children's diagram to explain to your peanut brain why you can't see the sun when it's behind you. Oh my god, I love the self-debunks. Let's go back to that first shot and take a look at what's behind the spec display on the right side. Oh look, the same column of smoke that DITRH claims wasn't there. Good job, buddy.
SpaceX Falcon Heavy, go for launch.
And another self-debunk. He says the thrust of the rocket has no effect on the column of smoke, while actively showing the column of smoke being pushed down by the rocket. Brilliant. And that's it. That's the end. He had absolutely nothing, pointing out his own inability to comprehend the world around him, and that's it. As usual, basement dwellers who deny space travel are never capable of proving anything except their own ignorance. What do you suppose people like this are going to do when commercial flights to space become available? What desperate excuse will they cling to next? If you like this video, please give it a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe and turn on the bell for notifications. If you want to support me further, consider becoming a member or a patron, or checking out my merch or my Amazon links. Thank you, and I will see you over the curve, Space Cowboys.
In a vast cosmic arena. Our imagined self-importance, the delusion that we have some